It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Ginobili. Towns with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pure from three-point range.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Here's Duncan, covered by Towns. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Bridges misses.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Parker, no good. Here's New York. Back to Brunson from behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Parker. A shot to stop the run. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. To the wing on the left. There's the steal. Here's Parker. And it's good for two.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Duncan. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brunson surveys. Now here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. San Antonio with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Duncan. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
The ball goes to New York.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Towns for 3. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
They grab their own miss. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stripe.
That one's off. New York making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Down low. The kick out to Brunson. Bowen with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
He takes it in.
Stay out of the way!
Wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Still with the explosive first step, Ginobili gains an angle on the drive, and trust me, he knows them well.
Count the basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Parker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
To the middle. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Horry. There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Achua with a screen. Achua with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Parker outside. Off target with the 3. Payne with it. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
It's Shamet on the wing. Outside Payne. Achua with a screen. To the inside. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Spurs trail by 8. Parker outside. To the left side wing. Here's Bowen. No good on the triple. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. Driving in. Second chance shot. Robinson can't hit. Parker outside. Pass to Horry. Here's Bowen. Here's Duncan. Achua defending. Duncan, no good. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
The rebound by Horry. San Antonio trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And and just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brunson up top. He has 6.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Parker. Pass to Horry. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Horry's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Right side, Brunson. To the paint. Here's Hart. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Hart. Outside Brunson. .133 left to the second period. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns. This one for 3. Blocked.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's see who's the loudest. All right, folks, one more time. Keep it going for your super answers.
Here's Parker. Over Brunson. San Antonio again can't hit.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
New York leading by 10. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Horry. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shoots from 14. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. 27 seconds left in the first half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last for the Knicks. Here's Bowen. No made baskets yet. Here's Shamet. Here's McBride. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Parker. Here's Ori. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half now in the books. Knicks out in front, up by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bridges. Oh, deflected. Outside Hart. Down low. Here's Towns. Misses the layup. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Parker. Connects from downtown. Parker's got 5.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. About a minute played here in the second half. Parker outside. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. And they're running. Here's Anunoby. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Ori. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental still getting it done.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. New York leading by 12. McBride with it. And he banks in the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now Parker. He's got 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Payne. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Now here's Payne. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Screen by Robinson. Payne on the bounce. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
Pass to Duncan. And here's Parker. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Clock at 6. Here's Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got his first 2 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
To the middle. Duncan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
More fundamental footwork from Timmy there. So good at getting baskets over even good defense.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. There's a minute 59 left in the third. 3-pointer. Parker, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside McBride. Screen by Robinson. Here's Shamet.
Spurs foul.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
3rd team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for New York. Landry Shamet. Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Ginobili. San Antonio again can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Spurs trail by 19. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
San Antonio dancers.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Parker, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Back to Anunoby.
Robert Horry.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Spurs trail by 21. Parker outside. Here's Horry. The second effort. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 14.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Anunoby for 3. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brunson.
San Antonio foul. Tony Parker.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Here's Ginobili. Good work defensively by Towns.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
That's the end of the
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now.
New York.
It hasn't taken them too many shots. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Duncan. Spurs trail by 20. That shot's good by Parker.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
To the inside. Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Kolek. And here's Wright. Pass to Kolek. Left side Tucker. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Duncan, no good. Here's Ukporti. And now the Knicks on the break. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And Tucker knows the value of a fast break. Getting out there, you're ahead of the defense. You got to convert.
Here's Duncan. And Tucker pulls it down. Knicks leading by 22. Right outside. Pass to Tucker. The three ball. Rebound by San Antonio. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Wright. The three is up. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Ginobili. Off the left rim and out. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Tucker. It's Wright on the wing. Back to Tucker. For three. Gets the three to fall. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making the most of his three-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
Parker inside.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Pass to Ginobili. To end the cold spell. That shot off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Wright. Over to the left wing. Here's Kolek. 5 on the clock. Back to Tucker. 4-3. Bowen with a rebound. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Horry. That's tipped. Right outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Duncan. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kolek. Uses the glass on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Parker. The bank shot, no good. Here's Kolek. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that one drops for him.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy territory.
Everybody scored. I think these whack people. Oh, gotta play my boy Christie.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Timeout.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside to the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
It's rebounded by Dallas. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And here is Irving. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. To the paint, and Gafford throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here is Edwards. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
They get the rebound. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That 3 off the mark. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Washington hits them both. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Dinwiddie with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 3. Now Washington unable to get that one. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Here's Reed. Outside Conley. Dinwiddie with the rebound. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Now, Alexander Walker. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Now, here's Reed. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Here's Clark. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Christie. Still yet to score. Edwards looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here is Edwards. The Mavericks making the shot. Gafford with the steal. Poked away. It's stolen by Ingles. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 9. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here they come. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Outside Edwards. Great D that time from Davis. Mavericks leading by 6. Inside. Ingles with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Edwards going all the way.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Back to Irving for the 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances. And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Listen, this guy has got good touch and solid shooting stroke. Spencer Dinwiddie comfortable in the catch and shoot.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 15.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Christie. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Offensive rebound. McDaniels.
Second.
Rebounded by Gafford.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Right wing. And here is Washington. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Here's Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Mavericks leading by 14. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value DB lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
On the wing, Thompson. It's good from long range. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And here's Irving. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Davis in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Edwards can't hit. Mavericks leading by 16. In the corner, it's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Washington with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. And stolen by DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Davis gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Driving in. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Dallas moving it around. Ball's knocked loose. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Finish off the break. Conley's got his second basket.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself.
To the middle. Pass to Powell. Here now is Dinwiddie. For 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
For Minnesota, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And that one falls for Mike Conley. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Hardy. And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
Williams for three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead.
55.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall with the ball. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the three ball is good. Edwards got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Minnesota.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Timberwolves trailed by 17. It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Hardy, no good. Right side, Edwards. The second effort.
Ball is from below the basket. Mavericks ball.
Dallas leading by 18. To the wing right side. Exum. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Into the lane. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Taken away by Williams. And now the fast break action with the ball. Now here's Edwards. And here's Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Edwards can't hit. And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead. To the right side. Edwards, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And it's Exum in the corner. And the three off target. Timberwolves trail by 14. Edwards slashing in. Rebounded by Prosper.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Stolen by Exum. Driving to the basket. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Hardy. Edwards with the screen. Going inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Hardy. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty at the line. Timberwolves trailed by 16. Edwards drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Outside Williams. Pass to Hardy. Tries it from 19. Exum's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Mavericks leading by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Dallas.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Exum from deep three-point land. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-3 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards with the screen. Here's Hardy. And he banks in the layup. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Three-pointer.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
Dang, I suck. All right, I gotta go to work.